I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that.
To start this episode, I'm not gonna do a dad joke. I want to hear Alejandra do a mom joke because it's Father's Day today and I shouldn't be doing this shit.
It's Father's Day.
So come on, tell your joke. Be the funny one for once, for fuck's sake. You gigantic piece of trash. What the fuck was that? Why did I say?
Well said, buddy. I'm said.
Sorry.
Better you than me.
No, I didn't mean it. Fuck, stop. I don't know where that came from.
Watch out, that's a beer glass. She has a habit of smashing those today. I'd put that down if I were you. You get glass in your face.
Come on, I want to hear her be funny. If I could poke you right now.
I have a plan.
All right, you have
Tonight, I'm gonna smuggle a small piece of glass jar from that fine little crystal glass that I broke, and I'm gonna put it under Alex's lid.
Put it on his
eyelid.
What? Yeah, put
eyelid.
Put it on his foreskin.
That too.
Yeah, there you
You can always get two pieces.
You know what? It's not funny, but it is you, so I'll count it as a good one.
Right?
To be honest with you,
Alex,
I actually think it would be funnier having someone put shit in my eye than you tell me a joke.
Dude, Alex, by the way, if nobody can see you nod. You nod a lot during episodes. Just say yes. This is an audio thing. This is not a video thing. I mean, it could be a video thing for the people that join our Discord, which you can find in the show notes below. There you go. Plugging the shit out of my shit and our shit and shit.
Look, I nod along because I don't want to interrupt and have talking over each other. So I just nod so you know I'm actually listening, but I don't have to be like,
the people need to hear that you're listening, Alex. You can't be this distant. This is a podcast. We need to look like we're friends. We don't have to be them.
Irrelevant.
All right, what do you got planned for us today, Batman? And introduce us, for fuck's sake. Who am I?
I'm getting there, but you will never fucking shut up.
All right, I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Andy.
Yes, ma'am.
No one ever said that before.
A lot of people have said that before.
Yeah, but shut up then, for fuck's sake.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Welcome to this week's episode of the At Random podcast. I am one of your hostesses, Ali.
You're the only hostess, but yeah.
What? Alex, don't fucking try me today. Please, for the love of fucking God. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
All I'm saying is last I looked at neither Andy or I identify as a female, so therefore you're the only hostess.
Well... debatable.
I mean, yeah, sure. Debatable for on my side.
Fucking one of your hostesses.
You sound like you have a tongue piercing in your mouth, for fuck's sake.
I have like 2. I have actually 3 holes.
Jeez, yeah, I already knew that. I've used them all.
Right, can we do it? Can we please fucking just move on? Let her introduce us.
I don't want it. I just want to sleep. Well, I'm joined by Andy and Alex there.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Good day.
Oh, that's a nice mug. Alex is drinking from a black mug that has a lizard on it, and it's like, it looks clay-like. It's very nice.
From the Canary Islands. I never went there. Her sister went there, and when we moved out from... when we were living at a mum's place with her sister, I just took it.
Yeah, and if you were on the Discord server, you could actually see it, ladies and gentlemen. So join the Discord server. You can find it in the show links down below.
Yeah, and let us know if you stole things from your in-laws.
I'm gonna plug the Discord server, like, continuously throughout this episode. I want people to see us face. To see
come
us
and see
face.
Andy's disgusted face today when I logged on and he saw my face because I don't have any makeup on and I'm so tired and he was just like... what the fuck? And I was like, yes, I'm ugly. I know. You don't have to tell me. I know it. I can feel it in my bones.
Wait, hold on. This is how you know you're good friends. If somebody logs on and you're like, oh, hi, how you doing? And they look like shit, you're just become friends. When somebody logs on and they look like shit, and your first reaction is, what the fuck? That's good friends. It's a compliment to our friendship is what I'm doing there.
Thank you. It's been a long week, and I don't give a shit anymore. Well, like, I'm unemployed now.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, poor Ali.
Thank you, Corona. But whatever. Ew, stop. Burping like Alex. Like, he started, maybe it's you, because he started burping like that, like, recently. Like, it sounds like he's being possessed at the same time. And it's really fucking annoying.
See if I can scrounge one up for you later in this episode.
But whatever. Okay, well, it's been a rough week. We've had a list of some heavy subjects this last few weeks. Yeah. So we figured we'll talk some shit today.
Yeah. We needed. I think we needed ourselves as well, like to do a gentle, soft baller episode.
I need to sleep.
All right. Well, welcome to the Ali's.
If you get on with the fucking show, you can hurry up and go to sleep. The sooner you get on with it, the sooner you finish.
Alex, we're stopping her continuously. It's not her. I mean, she's not a problem.
She has to take control of the situation. It's her job.
Yeah, I can take control. I found out that I apparently have a machete at his mom's house that I can bring over.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, this is going south. What's the show about today?
Well, speaking about it, we're talking about crazy laws around the world.
Oh, shit. That's fun.
Yeah. Some stupid, some what the fuck.
Yeah, I know there's some really outdated ones out there in the world.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a lot of fake ones, though, so you got to be careful when researching. You know, there's a lot of bullshit ones on blogs. Did you actually
find out which one were real and, like, which ones were...
Yeah, I tried. Most of them are still, like, in place. Obviously, there might be a few that have been outdated, but I tried to look up everyone that I wrote down.
All right.
So... most of them are still actually running.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any crazy ones in Belgium that you can think of the top of your head? That I can
think of. There were a couple that I knew like a week ago or something. Can't
very specific.
Fucking recall. Yeah, it was very specific to like certain situations. I think. Yeah, no, I can't remember. I mean, I knew, like, I think it was a week ago or, like, 2 weeks ago, I was checking out laws and weird laws and shit like that, and I was actually like, oh, wait, does Belgium have any outdated fucking laws? Because I don't know which country it was, but, like, there was one where you can shoot somebody with a crossbow after a certain hour in the night, and that was apparently still in effect. I don't know if it was America or if it was Belgium, but I know that I read up on that one. Yeah, but it was apparently if you saw a criminal out after a certain time as a individual, not a law enforcer, you could shoot him with a crossbow. That was basically it. Which I own 2 crossbows, so good for me if that's in Belgium.
Cool. I don't know if it's like if it was true or not, but growing up in Australia, we were told that there was a law that technically it was illegal to walk backwards, but obviously it was just like never enforced.
Yeah,
but like technically it was. I don't know if it's actually was true or not, but that was like that was a thing.
Can we cover an annoyance law too? Like, what do you guys feel about jaywalking? Do you think that's a thing? Like, if you've looked left and right and there's no car in the street and you cross the road, but it's not on an actual, walkway. Do you think that should be illegal? I had friends who got fined for that. I had friends who got fined for that, and it's like, they didn't obscure traffic. Actually, no, they got fined because I think they did obscure traffic. Yeah, if that's the case, yeah.
Yeah, I think if there's common sense, if there's like no car around, just cross the damn street. Like, why do you have to walk to like the next corner? Like, but okay, yeah, if you're running and like, waiting in the middle of the road as there's like cars in traffic in different lanes driving past you, then you should probably cross.
But I do hear that this is like a big one in America. Like, jaywalking tickets are a ginormous fucking thing.
That's money, man. So money for the government.
Money.
Yeah. All right. Well, what countries do you have, and what silly laws do they?
We have a few. I tried to pick, obviously, a variety, obviously, because the Americas, well, it's a never-ending story with stupid laws when it comes to that country.
Yeah.
So obviously there's a big chunk of American laws, but I did find a few other ones from other countries.
Okay, cool.
Obviously, like, it comes down to the fact, like, it's hard to prove which ones are still in place and stuff like that. Yeah. So I've picked the ones where I can actually find some fact about it and like fact check.
Yeah.
So apparently in a small village in Poland, Winnie the Pooh is illegal.
Yeah, good.
Illegal.
He's talking shit.
Yeah, you can't promote him. Like, kids can't have him on, like, they can't use merchandise or nothing.
This sounds like, have you seen the new South Park season, Andy, where the Chinese government locks up Winnie the Pooh?
No.
Because he said because they compared the Chinese, whatever he is, like, not the emperor now, but whatever he's called, the leader of China now, people compared him to Winnie the Pooh. So he banned Winnie the Pooh. Like, it's actually banned in China. And then in the South Park series, they like have him arrested with Piglet in a jail cell. I can just see the Polish doing that.
I can't imagine him in some, what they're up to in that jail cell. The best fucking South Park episode will always be Kanye refusing to be a gay fish. That will be... Oh, and the fucking startling was Randy with his camera was awesome in that. Oh, I'm so startled.
She has no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, no. You need to start watching South Park. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's the best. Yeah. But so why? Does it say why Winnie the Pooh is illegal?
Yeah. So in the officials in Tucson in central Poland, essentially, they consider... What?
I just Frenched it up and said Toussaint like that was a thing. It's not.
Nah, you've been playing too much Witcher 3.
But
okay, whatever.
That's the one. I know it from there.
Yeah.
But they banned, the conciliars banned Winnie the Pooh, declaring him a hermaphrodite of debut sexuality that is inappropriately dressed and half naked. So kids should not wear his... like merchandise, basically.
How is Winnie the Pooh a hermaphrodite?
That's what I mean. It's like, what?
Isn't that when you have both genitalia?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't see a big fucking donkey dicks or bear dick swinging around on him.
Wait, what's it? Hold on. I gotta research something real quick.
The Polish, they're a strange bunch. But they have a lot of like weird blasphemy laws and stuff, like religious blasphemy laws in Poland as well. So this doesn't surprise me that much.
Yeah.
They like still have a lot of like draconian Christian like laws in power. So this doesn't surprise me that much.
Yeah. Oh. So anyway, if you go there, you can't wear fucking Winnie the Pooh merchandise because he's fucking banned. So
you know what?
What's the punishment if you get caught? Like if I just turned up there next year on holiday.
I don't know exactly. They didn't say exactly what the punishment were. You probably get fined or something.
Probably disappear into a labor camp.
Yeah.
Down into a coal mine or something.
I very foolishly looked up what it would be called if somebody was genderless, basically, like born without a dick or a vagina, and it's just eunuch. So I was like, okay, well, I'm a dumbass because, you know.
Should have known that one.
Yeah, basically. But so, wait, is Winnie the Pooh then a eunuch? Because he has nothing, right? It's the same like with Donald Duck.
It's a
fucking kids thing.
But no. According to the Polish, he's a hermaphrodite. He has a little tiny penis stuck there somewhere. And a vagina.
In the fur, probably.
Yeah. He's just like a tiny little prick. Maybe it comes out. Like it like... You know, like he has like an innie belly button, but it's an innie penis, and then once he can like take it out.
That. What if it was like a screw sort of shape, like with a pig?
Oh yeah, he like hooks onto him, so they can't run away. Maybe that's why he got banned.
You're disgusting.
I'm just theorizing of why the Polish
annoyance
banned
on
him.
your face, and I was so proud. All right.
I'm just trying to think of why.
I'm just not having it today. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm not having it.
Well, you know what? He has a screw for a penis, so whether you want it or not, once he hooks in, you're having it. You set that one up. You made it too easy.
Fuck, you should have been aborted. Jesus Christ.
Your mom should have swallowed you. All right, so Winnie the Pooh is illegal, and like, is it all merch? Like teddy bears and shit like that as well?
No,
it's
Winnie the Pooh.
Oh fuck! Come on now, it's Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
It's like the softest story in history.
Yeah, and even like the officials, they attacked the writer A.A. whatever his name is, Milan, what the guy that wrote Winnie the Pooh, and said that he was disturbed. So they don't like.
All right.
Well, actually, the background story about Winnie the Pooh is quite horrible if you actually think about it. But that's another fucking episode, deep diving about how horrible actual kids shows are.
He's just a super depressed bear.
Dude, no, that's you have Eeyore in the show. He's the depressed one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's more
have
like
the bunny that has OCD. Right. Tiger has HDD.
Yeah.
ADHD. But see, that's good. It teaches kids that you can be spazzes and still be friends. Like, that's nothing bad about that.
Okay. We also have another one from France.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's illegal to name a pig Napoleon.
A pig specifically?
Specifically a pig.
Yeah. Well,
fair enough.
I get that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Apparently, according to the French, Napoleon was a nice guy. Oh, by the way, fun fact about Napoleon. He wasn't as small as people portrayed him.
Yeah, I know.
The reason why they think he was small is because of a cartoon that a gazette in France published. Napoleon was actually 1 meter and like 65 to 70 centimeters, which was average height at that point in time. Now, of course, we have
the more you learn.
The big guys with the schlongs that hang down to their knees, but back then that was pretty normal. That is why if you buy an old house, usually the door frames are a little lower than they're used to now. I actually have one of those houses right now.
You're just living in a gnome's house, aren't you?
No, actually, there's one door in my house that's still from the old building. So they renewed it and shit like that. They remodeled everything. So they cut out new doors, placed the garage and all that shit. But there's one door that remained the same. And it's slightly smaller than... and that's just because people were tiny back then.
It's true. That's why back when Jesus was alive, you could feed people with like... a lot of people with one fish.
Yeah.
These days, you give like 4
Jesus
people one fish, they would be like, what the fuck, man? I need one each.
You know, actually, oddest thing, Jesus fucking irritates me.
Yeah, well, he was just like Super Mario, man.
No.
Just Jewish Super Mario.
The image of Jesus. You know how they fucking portray this scrawny-ass individual hanging on a cross?
Yep.
If you look at what Jesus did in his life, like he was a fisherman, he was a carpenter, like those weren't fucking easy jobs. They didn't have a cut saw back then. Like they didn't have easy machinery. Everything had to be done by hand. So if Jesus was real, he probably was pretty buff.
It's true.
So there you go. The At Random Podcast, the only podcast out there where you can actually fucking learn that God is not real and Jesus is not your savior, and you should all just fucking shit on each other.
He was like the first, do you even lift, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you even lift, bro? And then that's why the Romans killed him.
Do you even like, pray, bro?
He gave him shit about skipping leg day. And then the Romans like, well, time for you to go. Fuck you, buddy.
All right.
You guys done?
Yes.
Hey, you're the captain of this ship, man.
But
you're just letting it fucking
I
sink.
swear to God, it's just like there's no fucking way stopping you because you will still talk over me. So I'm just gonna keep giving you looks when you go on a fucking rampage.
If you flash your tits, we'll stop looking. Stop talking.
I'll
start
have
looking.
to look away. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You can pay me later. Just come on, let's go. The longer you let this go, the worse.
I'm just pausing so you can cut this whole bit out.
We're filling the gaps, Ali.
No, I'm not filling in the gaps. I'm not doing what you're telling me to do. Okay? Not doing it today.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Apparently,
all right.
in Thailand,
Okay.
it's illegal to leave your house without underwear on.
Tell that to the lady boys.
Why is that illegal? Why is that a thing?
It's
that
indecent.
shouldn't be illegal. Fucking freedom for all.
And it's like a hot, humid place. Like, you let the balls swing free.
No, but it's
They
illegal.
need air.
I am occasionally the sort of person that would go commando, right?
Yeah, I mean, why not? I went down to the store today, Commander. No one knew.
It feels
Not
good,
hurting anyone.
right? It feels nice.
It's the best.
Let the guys swing a little bit. Like for women as well. I don't think you all should be wearing bras every day, especially when it's cold.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But okay, do you know why it's illegal?
Because it's seen like it's looked upon as indecent and you shouldn't do it. Basically just that.
All right. Well, you know.
I'm very confused.
Not moving to Thailand anytime soon, apparently.
It's the only place on earth where like you can basically be taken advantage of by ladyboys when you're drunk as fuck in a bar, but then you can't walk around commando the next day.
Yeah.
After catching like gonorrhea and herpes.
Pretty easy to get. Like, yeah, I think it's pretty easy to get. Actually, I think the ladyboys would.
Okay, we're not having a ladyboy discussion. I'm cutting it off. It's also illegal. It's also illegal in Thailand to step on currency.
On money?
Like you can't step on their money.
The face of like their leader is on the money, and it's like disrespectful to them.
Yeah, you can be punished up to 15 years imprisonment.
Jesus,
15 years
for stepping on money. Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck. Imagine if you were rich and you just want to like climb a pile of money. You can't. Can't step on it.
Wait, but is it degrading the money in general, or is it just stepping on money?
It said stepping on currency. Like,
fuck, so you can fucking light it up?
What? So if you didn't like someone, you could film them. You just like throw some money on the ground, call them around like a corner, and then just film them. And be like, oh, he was jumping on the money. Fuck this guy, send him to jail.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna give you guys an example of that, of what that would sound like.
How about we leave it like that? Thank you, Andy.
I'm not gonna do it.
Thank you for your contribution to this podcast. We don't need it anymore when it comes to that behavior.
Okay, thank you. I
won't
do it.
And also in Norway, if you get challenged to a fist fight to death, you have to either accept it or you have to. You're owed the other person 4 days.
Really?
I'm just going to run around in Norway now challenging people to fist fights to death.
Obviously, like...
Free. Do you know how expensive beer in Norway is?
Best law ever. I want that to be
Unfortunately,
a thing in Belgium.
though, this one is one that it's not being enforced anymore, but it's still a funny law, and I had to write it.
It's probably because beer is so expensive there now. They're like, shit, you're going to send people bankrupt if you keep running around town asking them to buy you beer.
Did you actually call a Norwegian police station and ask, like, hey, guys... If I were to challenge any one of you to a fist fight, you know, it's 2020. Women would have
a fist fight to death.
Yeah, okay, but women has it so easy then. Because if you would challenge a man to a fist fight, you know, it's 2020. You don't hit a lady. You know, that doesn't happen anymore. So then the guy has to give you the fucking deer, so you can start your own deer farm. Boom, you're in the money. Fucking do it. Get on it right now.
Or beer?
Who needs a job,
deer.
Ali?
Like the animal?
Yes.
I thought it was beer. That's a terrible law.
No, deer.
I was excited to get free beer. I could have gone around in every pub like, you want a fight, cunt? Let's go.
Yeah. No, so... That used to be a law in Norway.
They're so fucking weird, man. Norwegian people.
Mm-hmm.
They're odd.
Yeah, they had similar laws around Sweden and Denmark as well, but it wasn't as specific as this one.
No.
So, yeah. Fist fight to the death, Andy. Do you want to go?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
I'll fucking beat your ass. I don't give a shit.
My money's on Andy, just saying.
Yeah, do you think so?
Yeah, you like slip and dislocate your knee again, then like dislocate your shoulder while you fall down and Andy
I just signed my own death warrant because like, you had some fight training, didn't you? You were a boxer or some sort.
Yeah, I used to be a boxer, but boxing in a ring and fighting street fight is not the same.
Yeah, you got to grow up with brothers and then you know how to fight.
I'm pretty sure you would beat my ass. Like I'm 90% sure you would win, probably.
Well, there's a story circulating around there one time when I got into a fight. Apparently, I broke a guy's skull, so...
You know what? If we can do it the Greek way, I'm down. I mean...
The Greek way?
Yes, naked.
No.
Yeah, I want to see tits flying. Hey, look, if I'm gonna fucking die, I want to see tits flying around at least. I mean, come on.
Okay, let's continue with the bizarre word of the fucking UK.
All right.
They have some weird laws too.
Did you just say the bizarre word of the UK?
The bizarre world. Yeah.
All right. I was like,
they have some fucked up laws because they They're stuck in ancient times.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I obviously there's so many others. I just chose the ones that sounded funny, and I thought that I wanted to mention.
Okay.
So apparently in the UK, it's illegal to handle a salmon in a suspicious circumstance.
Wait.
You can't walk around with a salmon in your hand looking suspicious.
Do you know the background to this?
Can we hear Alfred Mancock being suspicious with a salmon?
Tell us the background and Alfred Mancock.
Oh, it's a naughty little fishy, aren't you? Oh, yes. Oh, I love that slimy little mouth of yours. Come here, those googly little eyes.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing there, sir?
Never mind. I'm just, just playing,
What are you doing with that salmon, sir?
Fella. I didn't do nothing. This is not a salmon. This is a cod.
Into the jail man? With you? I don't know if that's English.
Lordy, okay. But, okay. Do you know why they?
No, tell the background story.
There must have been one asshole. Like, just
no. I actually read this today when I was looking to help her do some research.
All right.
It's worded like this, which sounds dumb, but it was because this was brought in like 1986 because of having a lot of problems. They were regulating their salmon farming industry because there's a lot of problems with like poached salmon.
Oh, okay.
And not like the food, not poached type of cooking, but illegal salmon fishing.
Yeah.
So they made it illegal that if you were basically the suspicious act is if you know you have illegally caught salmon and you try to like dispose of the evidence or you eat it or whatever, and you know that you did that, you can be arrested.
Oh, okay.
That was what
that
is
makes
actually
sense.
for. But it's worded.
I thought it was
suspiciously
one
treating
asshole
a salmon.
somewhere on Fleet Street that
Just flopping my salmon about, sir. Well, this isn't an offence.
I brought me salmon.
But yeah, that's actually why.
All right. Well, that makes sense, sort of. I guess. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
So there's fishmongers out there in the UK. Don't suspiciously handle your salmons, all right?
Yeah. Be very upfront about how you handle your salmon.
Exactly.
And then we also have it's illegal to gamble in a library. Can't do that.
Where? In the UK?
I can get that.
Yeah. They bloody gamble everywhere.
No, but
I get it too.
If you lose at gambling, you'll get very pissed and start shouting. And which in a library, shush, you don't scream in a library, even if you lose at poker and lose your entire house and sold your kids away.
I really hope you have one in the UK that if you don't, I'm going to throw in very quickly.
Which one? Wearing a suit of armor in Parliament?
Yeah, that one.
I've heard about that one. Yeah, I've heard about that one.
They have the right to decapitate you if you go into Parliament wearing a suit of armor.
Yeah, it dates.
They can decapitate you?
Yeah, it dates from 1313 under the rule of King Edward II, or I think it was King Edward II, when they were losing to the Scottish in the war, or they had like some bad times. So all the aristocrats were turning up in full like plate armor to Parliament for fear of being like murdered. And he's like, no, like you're for the people. Like you can't wear plate armor. Oh, you can't wear any armor. You should be seen to be like as aggressive as possible.
Yeah.
Fuck, so they,
okay. Yeah, but I didn't know about that one. I had heard about that one.
It's still, I think it's still actually a law though, right?
Yeah, it's still actually a law.
Those motherfuckers are wearing like bulletproof vests.
So anybody that's listening from England, stab your parliament's member because like they got nothing going for them. They have to wear like a.
Yeah, don't do that, please.
Get rid of Boris.
No, dude, do your good deed of the day and stab a parliament's member. No, don't do it. Don't do it. We'll get
Andy,
bad.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
just stab the queen instead.
Alexander.
She's so old. We need to find out, is she actually a reptilian?
She won't die.
Yeah, we need to find out, is she actually a reptilian? Cut her open and find out. See if her skin peels.
I think she is. She's living for so long.
Actually,
and her husband looks like a vampire, so like, fuck me.
Mm-hmm. Actually, speaking about the Queen, it is illegal being sockless within 100 yards of the Queen.
Sockless?
Yeah, you have to wear socks.
Wait, really? She's been on parade in Australia, and I'm telling you right now, people were wearing flip-flops on the side of the fucking street watching it go down.
That was in Australia, not the fucking...
Yeah, but she's technically our head of state. We might have the same law. I don't know.
I don't know. It's Australian. No one wears shoes there. It's fucking weird.
Is she the head of state of Australia?
Technically, yeah, we're still an English colony. I don't think she really does. She doesn't do anything, but I think technically she still is.
It's just still a prison for her.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
and we're too everyone wants to be a republic, but it's it would cost too much money for us to bother changing all of our money, all of the government paperwork and stuff. So they're just fuck it, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. And now we get to beat up shitty countries in the Commonwealth Games. It's the Commonwealth Olympics, and it's you beat the superpower of fucking, I don't know, some random African nation you've never heard of that's a British colony. Man, they don't even know how to swim. They've never even seen this much water before. Why are we swimming against them and celebrating when we beat them?
Well, because you can, I guess. I mean,
but it's beating a child in sport and giving yourself a fucking medal.
Yeah. So no socks. Jesus, but does that specify if I put a sock around my cock and not on my feet, can I then just whop open my pants
barefoot?
Towards
You
the
can't be
queen
barefoot.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Do you think that's because she has a huge foot fetish, so she gets too turned on? She just starts gushing.
She starts gushing.
Yeah. Then she might slip and break her hip, so then they're no, all right, you have to wear socks.
Yeah, maybe.
Hide those beautiful toes.
Can we hear Alfred Mancock trying to stop the queen from gushing?
Oh, my dear, I haven't cut my nails in 4 days. Jesus Christ.
Oh, no. So many bare feet.
No, don't gush. Jesus Christ, you fucking ugly mole.
Oh, I'm gushing.
Oh,
look at this, all the chariots gone
Jesus Christ, I need to get in my kayak and paddle down the street to get home.
Fetch me my preserved chariot. I don't know what a preserved chariot is, but you must have it if she's gushing that much. I mean, all right, what's the next law?
We have one more from the UK, and it's apparently illegal to shake a rug in public after 8 a.m.
After 8, so before 8 a.m. it's fine.
Yeah, apparently.
After 8 a.m. So that means that everybody in... Wait, this is England still, right?
Yep.
So that means... I think that was because of noise disturbance, I guess. Because, now we shake our rugs out. I think they used to fucking beat the ever-loving shit out of that.
But, they've just taken business away from all the Persians who sell rugs for a living. Now they can't even, clean up their store before they open to sell you stuff in the morning.
I do get it. My grandma had one of those big-ass fucking straw whoppers, which she beat the ever-loving shit out of.
You?
No, the carpet. It should have been me.
Never heard of a vacuum cleaner?
Yeah, but they didn't have it back then. This must
I thought you meant as in when you were growing up. I'm pretty sure they had vacuum cleaners.
No. My grandma had a vacuum cleaner, but she still fucking beat the ever-loving shit out of her
Sometimes
carpets.
you still have to hit them to get most of the dirt out. Doesn't matter how much you vacuum them, you should smack them.
Smack.
We taped ours down to the floor, so we should. Good luck for us getting it off to do that.
Yeah, but for example, the entrance mat and stuff but apparently that's a weird law they have in the UK as well.
Why 8 a.m.? It's very
I know.
They're saying so you can go out there at 6 in the morning when people are asleep and just be a complete cunt on your street, fucking bang, bang, bang.
That's the thing, because I knew it was illegal to shake a rug in public. But then, because I watched a video of a guy that went out and did a bunch of shit that obviously most of the things here that were illegal, in front of people, police and stuff like that, to see if you would get arrested. But then, I looked into this law specifically to see if it was true or not, and then it said 8 a.m. for some reason. So I was like, oh, what? Okay.
I thought it'd be before 8 a.m. To me, that make more sense. Not in the middle of the night.
People were sleeping and shit like that. To
but in the middle of the day with heavy traffic, why does it matter if you pull and start beating up your rug?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you think beating the rug is a euphemism for something and that just got lost in translation? You think that was a thing? You can't you're female, you can't beat the rug before 8 a.m.
Instead of having a bit of carpet down there, it's a rug.
Yeah.
It's between the carpet and the forest.
Okay, let's get into some slightly heavier topics or laws.
Okay.
More stuff that is laws that are in place in North Korea.
Oh shit!
Yeah, let's just cover them quickly because like things that we think is like common sense.
So is it like illegal to eat, illegal to drink?
No, like, first of all, like it's also when it comes to it's quite. North Korea is North Korea. We know. And even if a person like commits like some crimes, and if it's like various of crimes, not only the person that does the crime gets punished, but their entire bloodline for 3 generations get punished for it as
good thing Andy's not North Korean. His kids and grandkids and great-grandkids would be done.
I'm trying really hard to not do North Korea right now. Just
please
go through it. Get me out of my misery.
But like one of the rules is illegal to make sarcastic comments about Kim Jong-un and North Korea in general.
Oh, but he's a funny little fellow.
No. We're not doing that.
Yes.
Obviously, especially after he put this law in place after that, what was it called? That movie that made fun of Kim Jong-un?
Isn't it Team America World Police?
The interview with
the interview
with Seth Rogen
and Team America. That was the best.
Yeah. But so that's one. So he put that in place after that movie came out. Mourning without meaning it. So usually when a leader dies in North Korea, they have a big period of sorrow and everyone has to show that they actually mean, like they have to go out in the street and cry. And if you if you don't seem like you're mourning or if you seem happy or anything, you can actually get arrested.
Jesus. All right. No,
Yep. Also, something that is illegal in North Korea are jeans. They're not permitted because they're associated to the Americas.
Wait, in North Korea, so when you're visiting North Korea, you can't wear jeans?
No denim.
Rules out my holiday to North Korea next year.
Oh, you don't want to go there?
I guess I'll have to go Winnie the Pooh there then. I mean, it's not illegal there.
Just gonna say, if they ever listen to this podcast and we tried to visit, we'd end up in some fucking prison camp.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Also, any Western media or music, obviously illegal. Any music played on the radio or by orchestras has to be approved by Kim Jong-un himself.
Jesus Christ.
What do you think his taste in music is?
Katy Perry. It's Katy Perry. It's just
I reckon he's into like
it's nothing
swing.
Western.
I reckon he's into
Katy
50
Perry.
swing. In Korean,
it's like
though.
Sum 41, Katy Perry. It's like every band he doesn't want the rest of the country to listen to because he wants to listen to it by himself.
I see.
Because he's that special.
He dubs it in like Korean. So it's just like badly dubbed Western music that he says is Korean. Like North Korean.
Has like the Chinese ancient instruments on it as well.
Yeah. Just to make it sound authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, another thing that's legal, practicing religion is completely legal.
That's a good law.
Yeah. Also, in every household in North Korea, they have a government-installed radio, and it's illegal to turn it off.
It's illegal to turn it off? Man, this sounds like... This makes me think of Jim Jones. Jesus Christ.
What if the battery dies?
They probably have electricity,
problem.
Alex.
Dude, we're talking about North Korea. You think they have reliable electricity?
Yeah, no,
okay,
they don't.
Whatever.
For electrocuting people, yes. But I don't think for like in people's homes.
Yeah. And finally, taking pictures of the poor. It's illegal.
Well, that just means you can't take any pictures at all, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's basically just the entire country.
So just say no fucking pictures.
I do always wonder how the fuck they get away with all this, though.
They just don't let anyone in.
They just kill a lot of people.
Yeah. I mean,
they have a lot of trade sanctions. They just don't seem to care. Well, not that much anyway. Are you done with North Korea, Batman?
Yeah, pretty much.
I have a top tip on North Korea. Like, genuinely. If you didn't know this already, the last World Cup, the last Olympics.
Yeah.
North Korea won the most gold medals. They won the Olympics. If you didn't know that.
Seriously?
According to them,
I mean,
they did.
Oh yeah, according to him.
According to them, they did, and they're all heroes. They won like 100 gold medals. Or something.
According to him, he never takes a shit. I mean, according to him, he found the cure to AIDS and cancer and all that shit. So
Imagine if he did.
Yeah, there's one he talked about. I think it was 2016 or something. He came out saying he found a unicorn. Like unicorns live in North Korea, and that he had found a all-round cure for AIDS, cancer, and it was called M something 13 or 16 or whatever.
His cure was probably just to find people that have it and shoot them.
It's probably just jizz. Let me jizz in you and you'll survive. That's basically...
Great way to cure AIDS.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, well, let's drop the
Okay.
the sad world of North Korea.
Yeah.
And let's go into the wondrous world of the Americas. So the wondrous world of the American law system and some weird fucked up laws
Lord.
that they have.
Okay. Yeah.
Buckle up, buttercup, because here we fucking go.
Okay.
So in Texas, it's illegal to sell your own eyeballs or any human part by that set.
I wanted to.
You know how big Texas is? Try and find a doctor if you just cut out your eyes. I mean, you're not going to be able to sell those things. That's probably why it was in place in the first place.
Well, it was enforced in 2009, so it's not like an old, obscure law.
Also, like junkies probably trying to sell their fucking eyeballs.
But it's legal to sell your hair and your blood plasma.
Okay.
I mean, you know, I get that.
And if you break the law, you can face up to a year in county, plus a $4,000 fine.
That's not too bad, actually.
Yeah, but you lost your eye, mate.
Yeah, but how much do eyes sell for? I think eyes sell for a pretty high price, though.
In the black market, yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
It includes kidneys, hearts, liver, like most most
Alex,
human organs.
can you support us on this? Like, can you quickly Google the Googles?
Yeah, enter the black market.
See how much eyes goes for? Like, how much would you... Like, 4,000 is fine. If you're selling it for, like... I think it's going to be around 30 to 40,000 at least.
A liver is worth $557,000. Kidneys are about $262,000 each. Human skin is $10 an inch. Stomach is $500, and eyeballs are $1,500 each.
$1,500, so that's a profit of $1,100 right there. So cut out your eyes, Texan people. Come on, let's get into it.
They don't need them.
No, because that's apparently a law that had to be put in place in Texas.
All right.
In Kingman, Arizona, donkeys can't sleep in bathtubs after 7 p.m.
Well, you know, I make that a rule throughout my entire life, no matter where I am. I never put my donkeys to sleep in my bathtub.
Yeah.
I just don't let my donkeys sleep at all. Just give them speed, constantly keep them awake.
Maybe that's why Ali's so tired.
Did you just call me a donkey?
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mea culpa.
Huh?
Mea culpa. You know, I'm the blame. I'm the bad guy.
If we ask your wife right now, you definitely are.
Yeah. We heard you the other day. We know what you said.
Oh,
hey, don't air his dirty laundry, okay? Let's just say he's in the bad books.
I don't know. Me and my wife had a small discussion the other day, and Alex and Ali were listening in. And basically what's been said is like we were talking about blowjobs, and my wife gave a very sarcastic comment about blowjobs, to which I said, well, I suck better cock than you do. And I'm not getting any blowjobs for the next 2 years or 3 years at least.
At least.
Yeah, since that moment that I said that, she's been on my case nonstop. Like,
I mean, what, you turn 40 in what, like 8 years? You might get a 40th birthday blowjob.
It's been at least 5 or 6 times today. Oh, well, you give better blowjobs than I do, apparently. So... So yeah, I put myself in a pickle there, but that's fine.
Yeah.
If I get limber enough and do yoga, I won't need her.
True.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this law was set in place after a farmer had a very spoiled donkey that would sleep in the bathtub, and something about an incident about a flooding, and the donkey got swept away in the bathtub, and the rescue mission to get this donkey back was so massive that they were like, nah, fuck it, it's illegal now.
Sleep in the fucking bathtub. It's a donkey. What harm can it do?
They wasted time, money, and resources actually just making a law for something that probably will never happen ever again.
Yeah, well, that's America for you.
Big brain. That's just government logic right there. It's big brain talk.
Yeah. But come on. I mean, it's a fucking donkey. I mean, how many spoiled donkeys are out there? Let's be honest. There's not too many donkeys that are sleeping in a bathtub. But if you feel comfortable there, then fucking let them sleep in a bathtub.
Every donkey that even gets a bath, there's probably like 100 abused donkeys that just like are just worked to death.
You know what? I'm going to make this the new At Random podcast mission. We're going to get donkeys back in the bathtub.
After 7 o'clock or whenever.
After 7 p.m. Yeah.
If he wants to chill after work with a fucking well-deserved bath, let him go.
Yeah, there you go.
Might even give him a beer and a cigar while he's at it.
I'm going to actually look into that.
In Skamania County, so in Washington, you can be arrested for harassing Bigfoot.
Well, that motherfucker should get off my property, and then I went after harass him.
Yeah. You can go to jail for up to 1 year if you shoot at Bigfoot.
Wait.
How many people got shot by hunters?
Does that legally mean that America declared Bigfoot to be real?
Yeah, pretty much.
Either that or they have so many dumb people that think...
Come on.
No, but listen to this. So in 1984, a Sasquatch protection and refuge area was declared.
What?
So in Skamania County, there's like a lot of sightings of Bigfoot. So they declare a refuge to protect a refuge area for Bigfoot, basically.
Yeah. So they can grow in population, and we can see even less of them.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Have they ever heard of a McPherson tape? No, it's not McPherson. Is it? I can't remember.
What is it?
Oh, the original tape where the Bigfoot is walking and like it turns around towards the camera. And
that really like blurry like
the original one.
But they did stabilize it, and it did look like awesome and shit like that. But the guy with the original footage, who basically set off the entire Bigfoot fucking thing, was investigated thoroughly. And has been found that, 2 weeks before that, something like that, 2 weeks before the tape came out, there was a costume that was rented out to him. That was basically a gorilla outfit. So his entire video was in question, basically. I mean...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to know what the reality of Bigfoot is, I mean, this could be an episode entirely because it was a nice fucking setup. But But
obviously, Sasquatch stems from the Native American word of big hairy man. So obviously, they must have some type of background or like
bears.
Yeah.
My younger brother fits that description too.
No, it was a man, it was monster. So big hairy monster.
All right.
Like the name originates from there. Okay. Now we go to
could be Alex's brother.
Yeah, pretty much. I've shared a house with that person.
He had tumbleweeds of back hair rolling around on the bathroom floor because he was literally an ape.
Yeah. My phobia of hair stems from him. Like, you know when you step out of the shower and you want to feel clean and stuff, but you step onto the rug outside of the fucking bathroom and it's covered in fucking hair.
Someone else's hair.
I think I had Alex's brother on my cell phone for like definitely 2 months for some reason, because he took a picture on Disneyland and he was wearing the same Mickey Mouse shirt as his wife was. Which was the gayest thing you can do as such a big fucking man. I even sent it to him, and he was not having it. He was,
Okay, let's move to Arizona.
Okay.
So in Arizona, it's illegal to have more than 2 dildos in a home.
What? But you have 3 holes.
Wait, but if you have 2 dildos in your home, does that mean you have to keep the other 17 in your yard?
That's
I mean,
true.
I'm just saying.
Like,
you can hump
you
a
have a
tree.
shed? Sex shed.
You could. I mean,
Yeah.
technically, that wouldn't be illegal if you had a shed full of dildos.
Mm-hmm. Well, there was another in some other region that it was actually illegal to have sex toys completely, but they recently revoked that law.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, of
that
course.
doesn't surprise me. But like, why 2? And what if you put the dildo on like one of them sex machine sort of like drill things? At that point, is it then a different machine and therefore not a dildo? Like if you attached it to something else and transformed it from its original form, like could you customize it?
I mean, you're not wrong.
No, I could argue. Well, no, now it's a sex machine. It's not a dildo. I can still have 2 other ones.
Yeah, this is
Technically, anything can be a sex toy, in other words. So you can use...
technically, anything could be a dildo. I mean, if you try hard enough.
Yeah, I mean, a pineapple if you're really game. Why not?
Yeah, I
Go
mean,
for it.
Hitler did it in Little Nicky.
Okay. Well, let's move on to another bizarre law that is still in place. In Arkansas.
Arkansas.
In Arkansas.
Arkansas. It doesn't make sense how it's called Arkansas or Arkansas.
Yeah,
It doesn't
no.
make any sense.
Arkansas. A man can beat his wife, but only once per month.
God damn,
Fair.
Arkansas. You are living in
mean-
the fucking 31st century, these guys. They are so far
Fair.
ahead.
You save up for 29 days, let it go. What the fuck was that?
Alex used his
I
monthly
used
pass.
my day a month the other day.
What the fuck? There's this... Wait, was this a sex thing? Am I looking at a sex bruise?
No.
No, you're looking at a...
I went to the emergency room the other day and they
To the what?
busted to the emergency room and they busted my vein.
Yeah, putting in, like
okay.
drip thing.
For a second there, I was like, okay, what the fuck? Am I... Is this domestic fucking
She
violence?
just showed she has a huge bruise on her like inner elbow on her arm. So she was like, "Oh, look, Andy, what Alex did." But no, she just was in the hospital on like Tuesday. So
Okay. Jesus Christ,
Wasn't
that's a
me.
big fucking bruise. You bruise that easily?
No,
No.
they literally shattered my... I don't really bruise that easily, but they
Yes, you
literally... No, yeah, I do. But they busted my vein. You should have seen me
Alright.
after, like, that when I had my kidney stone, like, late last year. Like,
Yeah.
I was covered in fucking bruise. It literally looked like I'd been...
Alright. So you basically looked like Alex is using his...
Yeah,
once a
that's what
month,
people like the first... They were just like, what the fuck? And I'm like...
here is Arkansas. I found it on the map in the middle of fucking nowhere, near Oklahoma.
Yeah,
it's
it
near
is.
fucking Joe Exotic. There we go.
Okay, let's move to California.
Well, let's go.
Oh.
In California, animals are banned from mating in public within 1,500 feet of a tavern, school, or place of worship.
Oh.
You know
Why?
what? I'm not going to cock block my dog. If it wants
Yeah,
to get down
how
and
are,
dirty,
how
it's
are
getting
you
down
gonna
and dirty.
stop? Well, look, anybody who has a dog, if you ever seen a dog that's horny, you ain't gonna stop that motherfucker.
No. Better humping another dog than you.
Yeah, well, true. I mean, in the end of the day, nobody wants to get knotted. But, like, what the fuck? How can you fucking stop an animal from...
Who the fuck knows? This
Why?
is the fucking US.
How did this happen?
It's still a law.
Who knows?
Still, to this day. Okay, well,
Mhm.
fuck me, I guess.
Mhm.
Jesus. I don't know
Yeah.
what to think of all this.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, let's move to a favorite place in the US. Can we all guess?
Florida.
New York?
Yeah, we got Florida.
What am I doing with an
Oh, okay.
alligator here? Can I like not put it in my vagina on a Tuesday?
There's a bunch about alligators, but I found a few that I thought were funny. you're not allowed to bathe with your alligator. I know that is a rule.
Yeah.
Well, I know for a fact it's not okay to tie up an alligator and rape it several times.
No, that would be a good job, Florida.
No, but that's actually a Florida man.
Yeah, no, it's actually.
That's actually a Florida. It's a Florida. It's a Florida story,
Dude.
like the Florida man.
When you're made out of meth. I guess anything's a
it was an alligator that crept up on a guy and tried to kill him, and he was like, "Fuck no, I'm not having this,
bitch." Please.
And so what he did was he tied up the alligator and proceeded to rape it. I think for 7 days on end, something like that. Yeah, and he was finally arrested. Man. You can find that. You can find
I don't want to see it.
I don't want to.
We should do a Florida man episode definitely in the future. It's so
you also know what else it's illegal to have sex with in Florida?
A woman. A Mexican?
Snakes?
No. A porcupine.
Well, makes sense. They're smaller.
Why would you have that as a law? But apparently it's a law.
People try to put it up their butt. I don't know.
It is Florida, so, somebody stuck his dick in a porcupine is basically what happened.
Pretty much, yeah. Also, in Florida, for anyone that owns a bar, restaurants, or anywhere where liquor is sold, you may be fined up to $1,000 if
you have a porcupine. Because, A to B real quick.
If you participate or permit any contest of dwarf tossing.
Oh, come on now.
It's just, you know what? I'll pay the $1,000 fine.
Look, no. I'm not okay with this. I am not okay with this. If the midget or the dwarf or the small person, whatever you want to call it, if the little fella agrees to it and you pay him, it's not dwarf tossing or anything. It's a job, right? I genuinely believe if these people want to take advantage of their height and their size and being made fun of, and it's an agreement, then they should be tossed anywhere they want.
You can still do it. It just says that people that own a bar, restaurant, or anywhere where alcohol is sold, if they participate or permit this to happen, they get fined.
Okay, so if I don't own a bar and I just invite them to my house and throw them in the backyard,
you can throw that fucker as far as you fucking want. But so the law was put in place.
Get Rick quit scheme if I ever heard one.
Mm-hmm. So the law was put in place in 1989 after a bar was actively getting caught doing this in South Florida.
Sounds like some shit from Jerry Springer.
Mm-hmm.
It must have been the best bar in the world. If that shit is going seriously, if that shit is going down in that bar, I am going there. No fucking question. I'm drinking myself the shit and I'm tossing a midget.
People just racking lines, sitting at the tables. No one cares. Just throwing midgets, playing pool, darts.
Deliberately missing the target and throwing him into the fucking hard liquor cabinet.
Yeah, and then pouring yourself a beer while they quickly look the other way.
Yeah, because basically,
are horrible people.
We're not. I'm just saying what happens when you get drunk. When you get drunk, fucking you do shit.
Hey, you know what? I would even offer to let the little person throw me if they want. Like an equivalent exchange.
Yeah. You know what? I'm behind this.
Let's go for it. Why not? I'm all for that. They can pick me up and throw me if they want.
Yeah.
5 little guys just picking you up off the floor.
Oh my god.
Cute.
Okay, in
dream.
Mississippi, it's illegal to use vulgar or obscene language in the presence of 2 or more people. You can get jailed for up to 30 days. So you're not allowed to curse.
Mississippi, a blasphemous language, sir.
Yeah, well, let's hope then that Mississippi doesn't play our podcast too often. 'Cause...
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think they can use the internet in Mississippi. I don't think they have electricity yet, so it's all good. We should be fine.
Jesus. All right.
And then I have one last one. No. I had one more from Florida. Fuck, I forgot that one. How can I forget that? In Florida, it's illegal to sell your children, so don't do it.
To sell your children?
Sorry, Andy.
They had to make that illegal?
They had to make that illegal.
There goes your business plan.
Well.
So you're not allowed
Actually,
to sell your children.
I think, oddly enough, selling kids is a world practice sort of thing, so I don't think it's too weird, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, just ask Angelina Jolie and what's-her-face, Madonna. They bought so many kids.
Yeah, but not from people that were selling them, you fucking dick.
Well, were they?
These were orphans.
Do you know that they didn't just go to a village and be like, give me your kid, here's a lot of money?
Well, I did see a video of Angelina Jolie while she was still in the Illuminati and shit like that, so
there we go. We don't know.
Could be.
This is all alleged, by the way. But,
no, it's not.
It's a theory.
It's a genuine fucking video out there.
Oh, no, I just mean my comments. So all alleged.
Oh, okay.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I basically don't believe anything these two say, in other words. Yeah, and I have one last one from Little Iowa. Not really little, but Iowa.
Yeah, but no one lives there, so it doesn't matter.
So, a one-armed piano player must perform for free.
I feel like someone got scammed in the government and just like, fuck you, you're never working again in this town.
A one-armed piano player must work for free. What the...
Performs for free.
Yeah, but like he has it tougher than the guys with two arms.
Yeah,
why make it even like why make it free for him? He's giving it all he's got.
America, man. America.
How? Use your feet. Do feet count as hands if you don't have a hand anymore?
I don't think so.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
This is fucking strange.
That's
this is
strange.
Weird.
Iowa is a
I don't
weird
like
place.
that one for some reason.
Iowa's kind of an irrelevant
I genuinely
place, so
wait, but one-armed people playing the piano, if they're good at it, they're working harder than two-armed people, right?
Yeah.
Well, don't we already know that America has a history to make fucking people's life very hard? So are you really surprised?
No, but still, I'm trying to make sense of it because...
I want to know the story of it. Like, how? Why? Like, who got scammed from a one-armed pianist that they felt that this law was necessary? Like, what was the step that led to this? Do you know?
It's always weird.
Well,
I always
couldn't
imagine
find much
just
on this one,
guy screwing over the wrong guy.
Yeah, it was probably like
I
the
always
sheriff
imagine it's...
ordered for his daughter, like, her sweet 16th, some pianist, and he came and he couldn't play the song they wanted fully because he only had one hand. So he was like, well, fuck you, buddy, you're never working again, or you have to do it for free. I want my money back, but he refused, so he made a law. And like now it just exists. It's probably what happened.
And also the piano player got really mad and tried to smack down his little flap to cover the keys, but like he was using the arm without fucking
Shut
hand
up,
on
Andy.
it.
Shut the fuck up.
Just stumping it.
Just being angry with no fucking
Oh,
you know, it's gone.
Right,
you know,
Batman,
it must have been
get us out of this one.
that.
yeah, that was sad. There's obviously a
wonder if
lot of...
people-
shut up, Andy. I don't want to hear you anymore.
I wonder if people with only one arm try to smack the table once in a while, just out of sheer fucking anger, and like they have this phantom pain but they flail their little little stumpy around. I want to know if that's a thing. I genuinely want to know.
What if you just recently lost your hand and you went to whack off, and then you... Oh, wait. And you went, and that was your whacking hand. So you're like, oh, shit. You like put it in your elbow, like on that arm then?
Now I have to go left.
Like, shit, stranger danger. Let's go.
Oh, by the way, you know the whole thing about like, oh, if you masturbate left, it feels like a different hand.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It feels like a different cock.
I mean, I masturbate with my left hand mostly, and I never
Wait,
noticed.
you lefty?
Nope.
And you masturbate left? Oh, I get it.
You know, you got
Yeah, no,
phone in the one
I
hand,
got it. I got a little while to get there, but I get it now. I know.
You gotta learn.
Okay.
You gotta learn to use
Yeah.
your other hand. You know.
All right. So anyway, angry piano player, one hand. I think these guys should get paid more if.
Probably,
I mean, they're
yes.
working harder. I mean, if they're good at it.
Well, that's the law in Iowa. I don't fucking know. Iowa's a weird fucking place. There's a lot of fucking Mormons there.
There must be some like genius fucking piano player out there that made it his own thing. You know how people get dealt a bad hand and just own it fucking and just, there must be some brilliant fucking one-handed piano players out there.
I got this business model. Hear me out here, okay?
All right, let's go.
So we found out that the little people are now out of work in Florida. Because you can't throw them. So they go up to Iowa.
Curious. Yeah.
The pianist teaches them how to play piano with two hands. Then he puts his stump up their back shirt.
Oh,
now all of a sudden he's a ventriloquist and he has three hands.
It's like a puppet.
Yeah, and he has three hands, right? Yeah, it's like a puppet. Now all of a sudden he has three hands. He gets paid triple. Yeah. He gets paid triple.
Triple, Alex.
And the little person gets 50% of that. Because they did
50%. That is a good deal.
2/3 of the job, but they only get paid 50%. That is a good deal.
You know what? I'm investing. I'm investing right now.
I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah, I like it too. It's a new At Random podcast fucking investing program.
If you want a triple-handed pianist.
I'm giving up on life now.
Let's go. Hey, I'm trying to keep people on a job. The economy's bad.
The economy is bad, Ali. You cannot tell me that.
Oh, you need to tell me. I lost my fucking job this week. How about you shut the fuck up,
Imagine if someone could teach you how to use the piano and just put their stump up your shirt and you would make money.
I will fucking wreck you, mate.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, thank you.
You wanna go run through the social media there, Ali? Or are you just done with this shit? No?
Come and follow us on Instagram at @random.podcast. Is it podcast? Or
it's good that she knows stuff, so she abuses us, but at least we know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, it's
sure?
@random.podcast. So that's @random.podcast. And I did that without you looking at my phone,
and that is on Instagram. And even I knew that, and I don't even use our Instagram account because I hate Instagram. No, I do the Twitter, which, by the way, is @_randompod. Boom.
It's easy to destroy somebody's business model and then be caught off guard with a simple fucking Instagram name. But hey, you do what you do.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you so much for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Your host has been Ali. You wanna guide us out?
I'm gonna kill them. We won't be back next week.
Okay.
They're dead.
You know what? I'm gonna hire some little people as bodyguards to protect me.
I'm gonna fucking hire the 1-hour piano guy.
Yeah, they need work.
He's got to be raping crocodiles left and right here in Belgium because that's legal here.
Oh, he can bait him with a phantom hand. He puts on a fake hand.
There you go.
And then
I'm gonna put a donkey in my bathtub while I'm wearing a suit of armor in Parliament because I'm not a Parliament member. I can go in there with a fucking suit of armor. I'm gonna bring my donkey, my wet donkey from the bathtub. I'm gonna bring the 1-armed piano player. Gonna walk into Parliament. I'm gonna toss midgets left and right, attacking everybody.
Midgets with knives, awesome. So it's like you're throwing darts.
Yes. There you go.
Well, this has been this week's episode of the At Random podcast. I need to fucking sleep and erase my memory.
If you're a venture capitalist, I'm looking for investment in the piano, 3-arm piano idea. So just hit us up on Twitter, DM us, and we'll make a pitch to you.
And don't forget to join the fucking Discord server to fucking see this abomination every week.
If you lasted this long, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna invest in midgets. I'm genuinely gonna invest in midgets. If we get 50 people in the Discord server, 50 people, I'm gonna invite a midget to come on the show and sit here while I cuss him out. This is what's gonna happen. I think it's a great idea for prosperity of the people.
I'm gonna text Vicky now so she can beat you up.
Good. Yeah. All right. Well, on that note.
On that note, thank you.
You all so much for listening. And join us next week on the At Random podcast, I guess.
If there is a next week.
If there's gonna be a next week, and there's gonna be more piano players and midgets.
If there's not, I copyright my idea and trademark it. Don't fucking steal it. All right. See you later.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.